Hey folks, CJ Hawker here. This video is, well, it's kind of addressed to King Heathen. This is the video that I was telling you about that I was going to try to get on as soon as possible, firing off a couple of questions. But the video is not really limited to King Heathen. It's actually open to all evolutionists that want to throw in some input. I'm definitely in no way limiting it to just King Heathen, because I really would like a vast plethora of ideas and responses, if possible. Just to give the new people coming on really quick an idea as to what this video is for, why I've got it, why I'm getting it up on YouTube, is there'd been a lot of, I don't want to use the word argument, but a lot of conversation going on one of his, on one of King Heathen's forums. Just back and forth where I just have kind of been looking for someone to help me fill in some of the gaps that I'm missing in what I know of the whole evolutionary process. And King Heathen obviously suggested it would just be a good idea to get him into a video, fire off some questions, and then you guys can do the best you can to answer them. I know it's going to be kind of tough using the 10-minute video time, the 10-minute cutoff on the videos and the 500-character text comments. And it's also kind of the reason why I'm making the video, because it's just, if you go to his Is God Perfect video, you look and see, and there's just, oh man, I think we put like some 270 posts on his on that particular video today, and just like bumped them up to like top 20 for the whole most commented for the week or something like that. I mean, was it the Modest Agnostic and Romy, was it 522 or F22? I apologize, Romy, if I don't have it right in front of me to remember what the add-on to the Romy part was. We just really jacked up his site there with the posts. Let me go ahead and move in here. Let me stop wasting time, because then I'm going to lose my time here on my 10-minute videos. But the video, like I said a second ago, I'm looking for answers to some evolutionary questions, okay? Some of them may seem elementary to some of you guys that have, studied evolution your whole life, and some of them, may be a bit challenging and tough for you to even answer. And some of them, just looking at the questions I wrote down, I know my first question right off the bat is going to take us right back to one of those, I know you guys don't have an answer for it. Maybe I'm throwing it out there a little redundant, but it is a question that I have, and obviously a question that you guys probably have also. And it's just, if somebody can give me a theory that holds weight, then I can take it into consideration, and if not, it'll just remain a mystery. Before I get into the questions, I do want to just point out a couple of sources real quick, so that you guys don't think that I'm just that I take evolution with a grain of salt and say, okay, I don't want to say that I have no faith in it whatsoever, no possible belief in it, or what is the word I'm looking for? The way I'm trying to explain what I'm looking for. That I don't try to substantiate my own research, okay? And just to show you guys, this is one textbook, okay? From my college days, okay? I did not go to a Christian college. This book has a good 2.5 units on evolution, okay? A lot about Charles Darwin, natural selection, the origin of species. I will tell you that I've also attempted to read Darwin's Origin of Species. However, me sitting down with the Origin of Species is probably like most atheists sitting down with the Bible. I have my presuppositions, and so I either block out most of it and just claim ignorance because I don't want to understand it, or I just don't seem to grasp some of it. And then the other source that I have here in paper is, good old Scientific American. Get that aimed in the camera there, make sure you guys can see it. Okay, new look at human evolution. Alright. So I do use, secular text, secular sources to look up information. I don't just say if it's not in the Bible, then we have to completely rule it out scientifically whatsoever. Okay, I do use some good secular sources to look up some of my information. The other thing I wanted to add real quick before I jump into my questions is I do want to say that I do believe that evolution, okay, micro and macro evolution are plausible ideas. They are completely comprehensible principles to me, but I base it more on I don't want to say that I'm merging evolution and creation and I'm one of those types of people, but it's more of a and you gotta bear with me here. I'm gonna use the G word on you guys. Say God created us. We'll say 6,000 years ago, whatever. Throwing the number out there. Could we have evolved through some of Darwin's theory since then, and continue to? If let's say God never destroys the earth, rapture doesn't come for billions of years, something to that effect. Could evolution continue? Could our ancestors 10 billion years down the road look back and kind of have the same arguments and have evolved into these superhuman robot type people that are just the perfect man perfected basically through billions of years? I take it as a possibility, because I do obviously think that microevolution does happen, and microevolution stacked on top of each other could eventually change species. But, and this is kind of a big but there, I still have to, I don't know, I still kind of have to look towards entropy in determining that could things really get better. Because even as I look back 50 years or 100 years, are we getting better as human beings, or are we getting worse? I mean, diseases are running more rampant. Birth defects are running more rampant. Now granted, some of this could be our own doing. I mean, some of it could obviously be us with different preservatives in food, drug usage, whether it be illicit or medicinal. So that's something I haven't done a lot of research on to really stake a claim on that, but it is a thought that's crossed my mind. Where is humans come from and where are we at now? And just by looking at our offspring that we consistently produce, are we really getting better or are we getting worse? And now that I've rambled on incessantly here for I don't even have my timer going here, so I can't even tell you how many minutes in. If I need to make a second video, I apologize. I will. This will be my introduction video, and then the second video will end up being my my questions. So let me see here. I'm just gonna start right off at the top of the list, and move forward from there, and just I'm gonna fire off the questions. Give you, if I can, if I have a reason behind why I'm asking the question, I'll give it to you. Otherwise, just please answer my question. If I'm misunderstanding or misrepresenting something in the question, send me a little message and I'll try to correct it. But here we go.